Okay, so welcome to this orientation on a guide that you've created at the start of your learning process, so that as you begin, you shall be able to know how to navigate the system. So I'm going to be spending less than 30 minutes as we endeavor to create a standard on how we shall be operating on this system. So welcome. So my name is Gogi Dankam. I'm an instructor at Christian Industrial Training Center. I'm also in the ICT, so I'm majorly concerned with the functionality of this system. So in case you have any difficulties, I'll be one of the people that you'll be contacting amongst other instructors. So there is my email and that is my phone number. So briefly, without spending so much time, I just want to highlight what we are going to cover, what you're going to look at. And so this is what we are going to cover. I hope you can see it. You can see, so that is what we are going to cover. We're just going to look at Citc. For those of us who are new students, I understand that we have both new students and continuing students. So for the new students, we're just going to give a brief history about Christian Industrial Training Center, that is Citc College. And we're going to look at your admission and probably lecturers, courses units. And now we're also going to look at the payments and then venture on into registration and the training, the courses. So basically, that is just what I want us to look briefly through this session. So I am not going to go into details because it's not a one-on-one session, but I want to use the resources that are already available. So Christian Industrial Training Center is physically located at Pumwani. For those of us who don't know, that is in Nairobi. And much of our information can be found at our website, which is what I want to open right now so that you can access our website. So our website is citcmbi.ac.ke, citcmbi.ac.ke. I'm just going to open a different tab so that you can see our website. Just a minute. Then it's opening. Okay. Yeah, so our website, as I've said, is Citc. See me type in there, citcmbi.ac.ke. So this is our website, and that is how the website appears. So if you're redirected to another site that doesn't look like this, then you are not in our site. So much of our information is found in here. And from the start, this is our manager. He's known as Mr. Robert Chuma for those of us who are new. And as you go along, you maybe interact with him and other students. So you can see much information about the institute there. I just want to go directly to the academic so that go to the agenda of the courses. So I want to go directly to academics tab. So you can find these, you can go through this later on your own. So we have various departments. We have Department of Engineering, otherwise known as School of Engineering. We have Department of Building and Construction. We have Cosmetology. We have Fashion and Design. We have Hospitality. We have ICT and Business. So under Engineering, we have that is Mechanical Engineering, Fitting and Turning, as it's known in other levels. And we have both Diploma, Craft, and Artisan level. So in here, you can see the entry behavior. You can see the required grade and our fee structure is downloadable elsewhere in this website. So we have mechanical engineering, we have electrical engineering, both power and telecommunication options. Also, it has diploma, craft, and artisan level, depending on the grade that is called in your KCSE or even KCP. And then we have automotive engineering, commonly known as motor vehicle engineering or motor vehicle mechanics in other levels. So we also have diploma, craft, and artisan level. Also omitted here is welding. I think it's posted somewhere else. We also have welding and fabrication. Welding and fabrication is a unit under mechanical engineering, that is fitting and turning, but we teach it as a course which begins only at craft level. So for welding, we only have craft and artisan level, but for the rest, that is mechanical engineering, electrical, and automotive, we have from diploma, craft, and artisan. So that is engineering. Then we have School of Building and Construction, under which we have most of these you see displayed here are craft and artisan level. So in building and construction, we have the building and construction itself as the course, which is in Raymond's language known as masonry, or others called as masonry. We have craft level, and that is the entry grade. That is artisan level, also that is the entry grade for artisan level. We also have plumbing and pipe fitting, which is very popular nowadays, and we also do have craft level and artisan level. We also do have carpentry and joinery, and a lot of units, some of the units are highlighted there. We also have craft level and diploma level. So sorry, welding and fabrication doesn't really lie under here, but it's okay. It's also under building and construction. Then we do have a diploma course. Unfortunately, that one is not included in this site, but you do have a diploma in building and construction. Please note that we have a diploma in building and construction technology, which combines all of these skills briefly. To have part of masonry, part of plumbing, part of carpentry, and maybe one, two things about welding and fabrication. So we do have a diploma in building and construction, and the entry behavior is just as the same as that of engineering. Then, of course, in cosmetology, we major on hairdressing and beauty therapy. So we have from diploma, we have both diploma and certificate level. So diploma will go for 9 months, certificate level will go for 6 months. And for this year's season, you are able to offer either full-time or part-time. And we also have a School of Fashion and Design. So again, we have a diploma, craft, and artisan level. Major artisan level, they will major on tailoring and dressmaking. But as you go up, depending on which level you have enrolled, you'll be skilled in other level, in other competencies. Then, of course, we have School of Hospitality, which is very prominent in CITC. It's a well-known course and very competitive. Our students are very competitive and all over the nation. So we have catering, that is food and beverage production, and we also have food and beverage as a service. So the combination of those are offered both in diploma and in craft level, and also in artisan. That is the entire package: food and beverage production and food and beverage service. We also do have these short courses part-time. Albeit even though this one requires extensive practice, but we do offer them, and that is cake and cake decoration, and basic cookery, and food presentation. So we also do have that, and hospitality. And second last, we do have our ICT department, which is very expansive. It has so many courses under it. That is, you can see them listed there: diploma in computer engineering, diploma in IT. Then we have certificate in computer engineering, certificate in IT, and we also have ICDL, that is International Computer Driving License. This one is very competitive nowadays, and we have a catch. We are in the process of being licensed as official examiners of ICDL. So you can book that one with us, or you can recommend to your friends. And of course, the normal computer packages, computer graphics, and software development, and web design specialists. So the details about the same are provided here. You can learn more about how much and what each and every course entails. And lastly, but not the least one, another expansive department is the business department, under which we offer business management, sales and marketing, purchasing and supply, human resource, accountancy that is examined by NEC. We also have CPA that is examined. So we train students and they are examined by CASNEP. So we have both accountancy and we have CPA. So we are registered as a NEC center, but we are not yet a CASNEP center, but we do train on CPA and also ATD, that is accounting technician diploma. So you can register with us for training, and our instructors in that area are very competitive. So on why you choose CITC, so you can see why what we have there, and a lot more I know you have known. Since you are here, it means that you've already chosen us. And for more information, if you'd like to contact us, there is a tab here. You can see it here. These are our contacts. These are physical location in case you need to use Google Maps, and you can message us there in case you have general inquiries. And these are our official contacts, our Facebook page, and we also do have an app. We have an app that is available on Google Play, and of course we have our Facebook page there, and these are our official contacts. In case you have general inquiries, you can call either of those two numbers, this one or this one, and it shall be received, or you can email either of those, and your inquiries shall be dealt with. So basically that is much about us. You can read more about the history of the institution here. You can see the setting, you can see that is how the institution is. You can read a lot about there. So just to highlight some of the things that are also available, our fee structure that is for normal costs are available here, but and even application form is available here, which you can email. But as for now, this fee structure has been revealed, and but the courses are there. The courses are accurate, but for the fee structure, due to COVID-19, it has been revealed. So basically, that is the much about CITC. And these websites shall come in handy, and it shall help us access many of our resources. We do have a student portal there for accessing your reports, your financial details, and all that. The student portal is there, and it will be activated once you're logged in. And we also have our learning management system here, which is what I want us to focus on a bit. So that is much about CITC. That is a bit about CITC. So, and so on admission, the process is clear. There is a form that is downloadable on the website where I've just shown you. So you download the form, you fill it, and you can send the form, the filled form, to CITC NBI, the email that is listed there, CITC NBI at gmail.com or info@citcmbi.ac.ke. So you fill in the form, you send, and then you make the necessary payments. Make sure you identify your level of training correctly, and then attach still in the email the scanned copies of the relevant certificates. You see them requested there. So go through the division form, fill it correctly. If in case you are forwarding a student or a friend you want to recommend to them, so make sure that you direct them to you to fill that form, and they email it to the right person. So unfortunately, I am only the only lecturer that is available for now. But as you go on, you shall be knowing the unit lecturer for every unit, or for every course. Sorry, for every course that you're admitted to. I think I've gone through the courses, and I'll not go through the units because we don't have the lecturers together with us. But basically, the courses is what I've briefed you on every department. But you get to know the lecturers and the units that every one of them trains later on. So I want to go now to the virtual training, because much of this now relates to virtual training. So for one, our fees has been revealed, and our payments have been made via till number and by account number. I want to provide those details to you just in a minute. Just a minute. I give you the details for payments. minute. Just a minute. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Just a moment. Okay, just getting that information a bit there. So, when for payments, for those of us who maybe are used to the normal way, that is continuing student, and for the new student, for the continuing student, you know the normal till number, which in time it may be changed. So you go to buy goods and services, and you use this one as a till number. So that is a till number. So you go to buy goods and service, and you enter the till number. But soon that one may change. Later on, we may be forwarding you to a pay bill number where you shall be required to enter the account number. But as for now, we are going to use the till number. Then if you're doing a bank deposit, you deposit to Equity Bank at the branch. In this case, it's Eastern, and the account name, and that is you pay to Christian Industrial Trading Center. Please note the spelling of that. That is Christian Industrial Trading Center, and that is the account number for those who are doing direct deposits. And in case again you have any query about that, or you want to confirm about the payment details, please make note of those two numbers. You can call and inquire more about payment. So for the online courses, please note that it is 4K, 4,000, that is per month. So we are going to be paying per month, unlike previously where we would pay per term for the continuing student. Please note that it has been changed, and now we are paying 4,000 per month. Now this one may be reviewed and may differ depending on the courses, depending on the how involving a particular course is. So this one may differ and may change. So, but as for now, for the start, for the first 1 month, it shall be 4,000 per month. But hopefully that it shall be the constant payment and charge. So that is it about payment. So I want now to go to the virtual running for the few minutes that are left, about 10 or so minutes that are left. I want just to explain now about virtual running and what the requirement is for a virtual running. So let me just project something here. So for virtual running, you can easily navigate to that portal through lms.citcnbi.ac.ke. That is lms.citcnbi.ac.ke. Just a minute. Yes, lms.citcnbi.ac.ke. This is it. Or alternatively, you can just go to the website where we are, and you're going to click there, and you're going to see Citc LMS. I'm going to redirect us there in a moment. Now, for the online training, you require the following for you to be online for your account to operate, where we require the following. So these are basically the basic requirements for the online training. Requirements for the online training, and these are an active phone number. Please ensure that you have a constant active phone number. Do not keep changing your number. Do not when you lose your number, make sure you replace it, and make sure it's accurately recorded when you issue it in the time of admission. Or in case you have changed, please make a point of updating your phone number so that we have the actual phone number. Number two, an email address that you can access. Please make sure you have an email address that is accessible. Since password reset, in case you forget your password in the system, it will be reset via the email. So make sure you have an active email address. And once you log in, I'm going to show you how you're going to log in. Please make sure you update your email. Make sure you update your email at the profile place. And of course, you must have paid the full amount for your account to be activated. And you must have the valid registration number. You must have a valid registration number. It must be valid. So for the initial setup, the username, and this one is common for everyone. The username is your admission number, but in lowercase. Your admission number, but in lowercase. So for everyone, the admission number is the username is your admission number in lowercase, and the password is the same. Password, again, it has been set to your admission number, but in this case in uppercase. So for example, I'm just going to display, for example, if your admission number is 2020 dot, let's say, not dot, sorry, stroke, EI stroke, let's say C stroke 2020. So for those of you who are continuing students, you know what this one means. Yeah, that, sorry for that. Which means that you are admitted in the year 2020 for electrical installation craft level. That is what the admission number means. So those of you who are continuing students, you know this. For the new student, that is what it means. So if this is your admission number, then your username will be 2020 stroke EI, notice lowercase, stroke C stroke 001. And your password now will be just your admission number, 20 EI, now in uppercase, AI stroke C stroke 001. So for so that will be, this will be the username, and this one will be the password. So by default, but once you log in, for most of you, you're going to realize that you're going to be forced to change the password. Please do so and put a unique password. I advise you, once you put you log in, you'll be prompted. The system will force you to change the password. So this one will have to change. This one will have to change after some time. But the username is not going to change. The only thing that is going to change is the password. Please make sure you update your password to a very strong password, and you remember it. Okay, so I'm going to log in as one of the students, and we're going to see how it's going to, so that I show you the front page and what you see. So I'm going to use the website. As I've said, you can use the website, or you can type directory Citc LMS dot, not Citc, but LMS. You see lms.citcmbi.ac.ke. This one here, you can type that one. Or alternative rates, it's going to take you to the same place. Alternative rate, you can go to the website, which is citcmbi.ac.ke. Then here at your right, there are tabs that are available there. So you click to the Citc LMS. So that tab is going to take you to our learning management system. So this is the dashboard. This is the first thing you see once you log in. You're going to see general announcement. These are just general announcements that are sent to every person, even those who have not logged in. So this is a general announcement. So you should click login so that you're able to access. So I'm going to use yes. Oh, sorry for that. Missed on some there. So I want to log in using a certain user. So this one is already changed the password, but That password. So this is what you see when you log in. So this dashboard. So this is what you should see once you log in. A similar page, but you can now see that this person already is logged in, has several courses that are attached. You can see his name there. So I'm just going to briefly highlight on some of the features that are there. So when you click on the top right, the icon where there is the name, so you click there, you can see profile, you can see grades, you can see messages, and you can see preference. So you can play a lot. This is where you are able to change. If it doesn't promote you to, doesn't pop up for you to change the password, this is where you change the password. You go to preference, and under preference, you can be able to edit the password or change the password. Edit your profile, that is your name and your email, or you can also change the password there. So I'm not going to go there right now, but that is where you should change your password and also edit your profile in case there is issues with your name and all that. That is where you should change, and also make sure you update your email. Please, I emphasize, make sure your email is correct. Make sure your email is correct. So that is it about basically the profile. You can also add your pictures there where we have been. So this dashboard, what it shows here is badges in case you have, but right now we may not be using badges. We have a calendar that shows scheduled events, scheduled lessons, and of course online users, those who are online. You can always know whether your teacher is online here to show you. And here we have upcoming events. If maybe you have a lesson that is scheduled, and of course, it show you that you're logged in. And on top here, before I forget, there is a messaging tab. So under messaging, you're able to message several people. Once you have been enrolled to a particular course, you see that you'll be able to send messages maybe to your course mates, to anyone maybe that is within that course, or even the lecturer him or herself. So that is on this one. Please make sure that you always check that one. Lecturers may at times send messages here. Make sure you check on messages and also on notification. Notification, maybe you may be notified if in case maybe a new item has been added to your in case a new item has been added to your course, it may come as a notification. So make a habit of checking that. Then on the left side, you have this menu tab, and the menu tab here, when you click it, you can see the dashboard. This is where we are. We are at the dashboard. Then site home, sorry. So site home will take you to announcement and several things, attendance there, and then you're able to see your course there, still under site home, and you can see that the course lecturer there is COVID. Now this person already is enrolled. So if you're not enrolled to any course, you will not see anything here, and you will not even see this tab of my courses. But this person is enrolled, so you can see his or her course. This Kevin can see his course here. And in case you're not enrolled, the only thing you see is course categories. Again, for example, this Eric, I think Kevin, sorry, is enrolled to electrical. So if you want to know other units that are under electrical, your level craft, you come to electrical, then you come to craft. So you're able to see the units. Sorry, let's call them the units that which are under. So for example, Kevin should be enrolled in some of these. Some of them are for module 2, others are module 1, as you learn about modules and all that in course descriptions. So there are several units that Kevin should be having here, but he has not been allocated yet. So it's upon him to contact these teachers, because it's written there, or to contact the system administrator so that he be enrolled in any of these courses. If, for example, Kevin tries to access solar installation, Kevin will not be able to access, and I want to show you why. It says that you cannot enroll yourself in this course. So Kevin will have to make a point to access Mr. Okenyi James, but he be enrolled in that course. So that is it. This one you can find it under site home. So it's site home. You can see all the departments here, and they're listed, and the modules that are there, and the courses are under the modules. So the courses are inside the modules. So you can see all those building, plumbing, all those are listed there, just the courses that we have discussed there. You can also search your course there in case you're looking for a certain course. Electronics, let's say you want to see a course in electronics, you can just go there, you search it, and you can see who the instructor is. So basically, instructor of electronics, you can see there's a short course, there is electronics in craft, and there is electronic in craft module 1. So, and you can see the instructor. So you can also use the search option in case you want to find who teaches a certain course for you to be enrolled. So that is it about it. Then this calendar, it's the same as just what was there, just more advanced. So for example, you can see in this day there's an activity that should happen. Today there's an activity that should happen. Is on 4. There should be a chat session. So maybe these are live session that the teacher, whenever a teacher posts a mandatory lesson, it's going to pop up here. It's going to show you that there is an expectation. There is an activity that should happen. So for example, this one was posted by a teacher and saying that it was supposed to happen on Tuesday of 4th August on 10 a.m. So this is an activity posted. So it shows up there, and be keen. This one will differ depending on the course and the unit and then on the instructor. So every instructor will be directing you on how to operate that. Then we have private files. This is where you can upload files. For example, if you are with an assignment, a teacher gave you an assignment, you can upload it in advance or waiting for the date of submission, or maybe waiting for another. Maybe there are two assignments. You can upload the first one and then you wait for the second one. So that is what we use this space for. But notice it has a limit of 100 MB. So make good use of your space. So my course is just what we have seen here under site home, and so basically that's what and you have. So I want to enter into this course because this guy is enrolled into a certain course here. So I want to get into his course. So under the course, you can see, unfortunately, I'll not be able to go through these courses, through everything under here, because this course will differ depending on the unit will differ depending on the instructor. So this particular unit is structured this way. This double chat button indicates that this one is a forum. So you require maybe to get in and post something so that it may be marked as complete. You can see there is a progress here. It can show me the units that I've covered, the units that I'm not covered. And this one is a document, just a document listed. For example, I can click this one, and it's going to open up. So you can see there the objectives and all that. So once I open that document, I go through, it will be marked as done. Some of these lessons, for example, in expectation now, this one is the one that we are going through, that showed up on the timetable. So for example, for a chat session, the other things that the teacher might use but for a chat session, you may be required to post something for it to be marked that you attended that class. You may be required to ask a question or do something like that. Just a moment. Sorry. So you may be required to post a question or contribute to the discussion. So you just click there, and it's going to redirect you that way. And just want to see that it's going to redirect. Just a moment. And so this is you. Maybe in this case, I'm the only one on here. So you in that case, you're going to see so many people that are joining that chat. So you can just send the message. I to join this class, and please add here the teacher has more control, which you're not able to see. So when you post that one, and other people can see it, and you can share in the discussion. So you can expand it, the same any way you want, and you can customize it using themes and all that. But doesn't have an issue, so you can choose whatever you want for that chat, but make sure you adhere to the regulations that the teacher set. So these are just some of the activities chat. Let me go back to the course, and the rest of these are set by the teacher. Grades and all that, you can see there, they're set by the teacher. I want to go back to this and explain something small before we conclude. My time is already done. So, for example, this unit is already fed, but the teacher has locked it. Maybe it's supposed to be covered in next week or in the next lesson. So please ensure you are here. Mostly, most of the courses will appear with this format. They'll show you the timetable. That is, this lesson is supposed to happen on Monday 10 to 12, last day, and this is the teacher, and this is details. So you see everything about your teacher here. And they will usually display there and give you the time. Please make sure you adhere to those time, because if you don't, what will happen is that the lesson will become hidden or not available as it is right now. For example, let me show you something that will happen just a minute. That course, when that lesson is done and you're not able to access it, this is what happens. Just a moment, just a moment, just a moment. Just a moment. Okay, so I'm going to do something there so that you may understand what happens in case you are rating and dead in a certain session. So I insist it's good for us to be able to attend those lessons at the given time. Okay. So, so let's say the session has passed and the teacher has is through with teaching. Now notice you can no longer access this lesson. Topic 1 was accessible, now you're not able to access it. So that may happen automatically for given lessons for some courses. So please make sure you adhere to it.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry for that. So make sure you adhere to it. Make sure you adhere to the timelines that are posted there. So for now, you can see you cannot access topic 1. You can only access topic 2. So this one has more activities. Is a lesson maybe that is in there, just a sample. So this one will have a slide and you have to go through it to the end. Let me just take you a bit through. This is one of the things that you may find. There are so many activities that are hidden there. So for example, this is an introduction to electronics. Once you're through with that, you're supposed to click here and it can show you your progress as you go on. Now, this is a lesson that is programmer's slides. You have the second slide, maybe that one has a video. Then you have maybe quizzes in the middle of the lesson. So you're supposed to answer, maybe click true, not true to the question. I'm just going in a hurry a bit because this is not the main course that is supposed to go. So many things. So maybe a lecturer may continue and all that and all that. So as you go on through the lesson, it's showing you the progress. So for example, if I don't finish that one and I go back to the start, it is going to show that it's not complete. This was a lesson that had several pages within that lesson, so the teacher has programmed it that way. So if I drop in the middle of it, it's going to show that it's not complete. But if I click it, it can take me to where I was. So you can see it has the ability to tell you. So you start at the last page which you saw. So if you say yes, it's going to take you to the last page which you are in. And now when you go through the same to the end, all the way. So lessons will be different. Teachers will program this lesson differently, and they will have lessons. They will have maybe quizzes. So, for example, now if you skip any session, you may reach there and realize, oh, there's a quiz there. So be careful as you're going through this. Don't just breeze through. Make sure that you're understanding the concept, taking notes, and so that when you come now to the end, now you're able to answer the quiz well, and probably to be graded. Let me just answer briefly. I'm not going to give an actual answer. I'm just going to do true. Nice lesson. Maybe these are next equation. These are next equation. Some is mentioned to ensure we're working in electronic option. Let me just give an actual answer. Always, yeah. the correct attire. Just maybe an answer, and maybe I can submit that one. And let me see whether it will now complete. And you see, now I'll finish that one. So when I go, maybe be great. So it's going to show me what I scored in that one. I scored 2.5. It was out of 10. So that is 25%. I think I missed on some questions there. So just give you the great directory. So some teachers may format their lessons that way, but it's not given standard. So for that reason, because I scored below the pass point, so it's not marked as complete because I scored less than what the teacher expected. So I will have to do it again. So some lessons will be that way, that you cannot pass until you pass. You cannot go to the next one until you through with the pass mark. So that is it about this. So for your lessons may not specifically appear this way because they'll be customized by the lecturers, but the introduction, the first one will be familiar, but the rest may differ depending on the lecturer. So in essence, that is how you navigate the system. I want to emphasize again, if you have any difficulties navigating, make sure you contact your lecturer, or you can email us at this email. I'm just going to share it here. Sorry, let me just share it somewhere here. Uh, uh, ICT. Just type it somewhere where you can see it well. Sorry for that. Just display it. Yeah. Sorry. So in case you have any inquiries, please contact us via change the details here. So the emails to contact is number one, ICT. Sorry, we have info. No, sorry. ICT at citcmbi.ac.ke. Or the head of ICT is Mr. Dinga. His email is Erasto Dinga. Sorry, his email on share Erasto Dinga at citcmbi.ac.ke. And also me, you can contact me via Google now, as I shared it at the start, at citcmbi.ac.ke. So that is it about our online system. Those are the emails. Please note to them. You can contact us in case you have any trouble. But I prefer before you post anything to these emails, please make sure you contact your course teacher if you have any trouble accessing the system, and they're going to guide you, and they're going maybe to give that problem to us so that we can work well that way. So the first thing, when you have a challenge, first contact your course teacher. So it's very important that you know and have the contacts of your course teacher. So that is it about this session, and more maybe we'll follow it on. And welcome to the system, and have a nice time.